Hi everyone, it's Kate from Awakening Your Abundance Creatively, and I'm just doing a quick vlog on intention setting. So I thought this was a great way to bring in 2019. And by the way, Happy New Year everybody. My intention is to make this year great and to have some big changes, positive changes in my life, and to get out of my comfort zone. So you may have seen a few posts that I put on social media in regards to getting out of your comfort zone, because things won't change unless you're prepared to, get out of your comfort zone and do something different. Life is 100% your responsibility. It's not always what happens to you, it's how you react to those things. So keep that in mind this year, because I know that'll be top of mind for me. So anyway, intention setting. You hear a lot about intention setting and you're probably thinking, what is intention setting? So it's basically getting really clear on what you're wanting to manifest or bring into your life for the year. The years are going by so quickly. If you're not really focused on what you're wanting to do or bring into your life, the year's over before you know it. So you really need to set it out on paper, what you're wanting, and then devise a plan of how you're going to get there, and then bring in the manifesting processes. That's how the magic happens. Practical, woo-woo, magic. So when we get, excuse my birds, they're very loud. When we get clear on what we're wanting to create in our life, a good way of doing that, so sometimes you're sort of, I don't really know what I want to create. So a good way of doing that is by writing it out on paper. There's a few steps you can go through, which is like, what is it that you want? Be really specific. What, when, why, how, all those sorts of things. But today I'm going to show you a simple process that I learnt when I was studying as a law of attraction coach, and it's called a contrast clarity sheet. So basically all you do is you get a blank piece of paper. I'll just make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Blank piece of paper, so contrast and clarity, line down the middle, across the top. So basically, contrast is what is not working in your life at the moment, what you don't want. So for example, it might be, no savings in the bank. Another one could be, star's a bit wonky, unfit. I'm unfit, and that makes me feel really sluggish and brings my vibration down. So unfit, low vibe. And as we know with manifesting, a high vibration is the key to getting in the zone, or the vortex, as Abraham Hicks says. So no savings, unfit, low vibe, and lonely maybe. You're wanting to bring in a relationship. So single. So I'll just do those three as an example. So in the clarity side, that's where you get clear on what it is you want. So no savings. What are you wanting? Okay, so I want money in the bank. Great. Money in the bank. How much money do you want in the bank? Say $5,000. And by when? February 2019. We'll get really specific on there. We'll put the 1st February. And you can even go a step further as to why. Why do you want that money in the bank? So it might be, I want a new lounge suite. Or it could even just be you want to have an emergency fund, whatever it might be. Or, just the savings. So that helps you to get really clear on what it is that you want. So what, by when, and why. Okay? And you do the same for being unfit. So what is it that you want? Exercise. So exercise more. So what are you going to do? I might do some yoga and some cardio. And when do you want to have this incorporated into your life as a must? So it's an appointment with yourself. You can't just fob it off. Oh no, I'm going to have coffee with a friend. I'm not doing yoga. When are you going to make this? This is your appointment. I can do coffee after I've had my session, cardio session. So again, we'll say, you know, maybe 4 weeks, gradually build into it. I'll say, so 29th of January 2019. And why? Why are you wanting to exercise more? Feel better, high vibe, and maybe lose weight. Lose weight. Can't spell. So basically that is your contrast to clarity. What's not working in your life, what it is that you're wanting. Once you've done all of those, sorry, my dog's barking now. Once you've done all of those, it's quite easy just to fold it over, and there you have what you're wanting to manifest, or your New Year's resolutions, or whatever it is that you want to call them. And they're step by step. So what it is, when you want it, why you want it. And you can go a step further and put the how in there as well. So, you know, how are you going to get up to doing yoga, cardio 3 times a week by the 29th of January? You know, maybe start by doing them once a week. And then in the second week, do them twice a week. So gradually build them up. And also, when you're doing your intention setting, think about what it is, what traits you need to develop personally within yourself to have these things. Because, you know, money in the bank, $5,000 savings, you might not be used to saving. So a money block is, once you do get money, it's like, I've got to spend it. What can I buy? So that is because you're not used to having this money. Your comfort zone is not having money. You get rid of it. So what sort of a person do you need to become? You know, you need to become a saver. Saver, responsible with money. And tracking, you know, keeping an eye on what you do have and what's coming in. So those sorts of things. And exercise more, sort of become more health conscious. You know, watch what you're eating as well. Those sorts of things. So be aware of what sort of a person that you do need to become, and that's in the formula of the be, do, have. So if you've gotten clear, you start taking the steps to doing this, you'll be surprised about how the universe sort of shifts things around to help you to get that $5,000 in the bank, or get you motivated. A friend might suggest, hey, let's do a yoga class together, or, you know, there's so many different ways that the universe can help you to achieve these goals. And when you are manifesting too, ask with clear intention. Don't mumble. We need to be really clear. You don't go into a cafe and ask for a sandwich and then be disappointed when, you know, a chicken and cheese sandwich comes out when you were wanting beef. You weren't specific in what you asked for. So you need to be really clear in your asking, because, you know, the universe takes you literally sometimes. As you heard with my shingles outbreak, I did a blog on that, and you can read that here if you're wanting to learn how had an affirmation fail. And I've been studying this for a long time. But yeah, so basically this is how you do it. You're never too old to set another goal. Remember that, okay? And it might be something a lot more in depth than those two things. They're just examples that I had on how to set a goal, set your intention of what you want 2019 to bring you. So let's make 2019 great. This is a great little tool to use when you are wanting to manifest anything at all. And don't forget your gratitude as well. This is my gratitude journal that I did. I'm putting together a little tutorial if you are interested. But remember, yeah, gratitude is the law of increase and complaint is the law of decrease. And I've included a in-depth flip through of this little beautiful journal that I've made. And you can access that in the link below. So happy manifesting, everybody. If you have any questions about the contrast and clarity, do come into the group and ask any questions, and I'll be happy to help you there. Bye.